In this video I'm showing how I did some routine maintenance on an Echo CS-352 chainsaw. I've had this saw for just over 5 years. No longer do I live in the country, and I live in the south, so there's no firewood cutting, so it's lived a pretty easy life. But still, I've never done any maintenance on it, so I figured it was time. I'll be using this Echo maintenance kit that comes with a replacement air filter, spark plug, and fuel filter. I got this off of Amazon. I'll leave a link to the one I used in the description. To begin, I've released these black clips on either side. Then the top cover comes right off. Just turn the air filter slightly to the left and it comes right off. And compared to a new one, it was pretty dirty. Reverse the steps to install the new air filter. Next, remove the cap from the spark plug. I used a 3/4 inch deep wall socket to remove it. It was in there pretty good, so get some good leverage. It was still running fine, so there was probably nothing wrong with the old spark plug, but whatever, installing the new one. The service manual says to tighten between 110 and 150 inch-pounds. I went with 130. And then put the cap back on the spark plug. And we're done with everything under here, so I put the top cover back on. Next I open up the gas tank and remove the fuel cap to make this next part easier. The idea here is to fish the fuel line out of the gas tank. I don't know that I have a lot of advice for this part other than just be patient. It took me a minute, so I'm going to fast forward to the good part. It's kind of hard to tell if it was dirty at all. The color difference is probably just because it's soaked with fuel. The instructions here are very specific that you're not supposed to try to remove this coil clamp. Instead, just pinch the hose with your fingers and then pull the filter off. Just be careful not to drop the coil inside of the gas tank or anywhere else because it is small and will disappear forever. To install the new filter, just reverse steps and press it onto the hose with the coil in place to hold everything together. Then you're done, just pop it back into the gas tank and put the gas cap back on. It wasn't part of the maintenance kit, but I wanted to check it anyway since it was in the owner's manual. There's also a similar filter for the bar oil. It's the same idea as the fuel filter, just remove the cap and fish the hose out. This one was actually more difficult and I needed a small screwdriver to get it. When I checked this filter, it appeared to be pretty clean, and seeing as how a replacement wasn't included in the maintenance kit, let it ride. Alright, so I put everything back together and made sure it still started. I've done a decent amount of light cutting since this maintenance and everything's running fine. So I hope this video is useful if you have this same saw and you're about to do maintenance. Hit like if this video helped you out, and thanks for watching.